Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise as we present the class of 2014.
Before everybody sits down, if I could have everybody remain standing while we have an opening prayer. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Please bow your heads with me. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to thank you for bringing everyone out tonight safe as we are gathered here tonight for this special celebration. I just ask that you continue to keep your hand of protection on all of us. As all of us seniors graduate tonight and begin to depart on our own ways, I ask, Father, that you reveal yourself to them in all that they do, and just let them know that they're never alone. You're always there for them, Father. And no matter where life takes them or no matter what, you'll never leave or forsake them. We thank you for your love and all that you do for us, Father, and we ask this in your heavenly name. Amen.
You may be seated, seniors. Members of the Board of Education, teachers, family, friends, and 2014 graduates. I would like to welcome all of you to Central High School and the 2014 commencement exercises. We are here to celebrate and reflect on the accomplishments of the class of 2014. I would ask our audience members to please remember that this is a solemn ceremony, and we ask that you refrain from any type of distractions that would take away from the significance of this ceremony. First and foremost, please turn off your cell phones. As a common courtesy, we also ask that you not or refrain from talking and or any other loud outbursts during the ceremony. Polite applause for each graduate is acceptable. Your cooperation and respect for the class of 2014 would be greatly appreciated. And at this time, I would like to introduce our senior class president, Mr. Hunter Curtois.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of the graduating class of 2014, we would like to thank you all for being here and joining us for this very special occasion. It has been a very long and bumpy road full of many late nights of homework, research papers, and tests. And we finally hit the end of that road now. And seniors, we're graduating. Tonight is not simply the end, but instead it is rather a beginning to something new. As we depart tonight, we will all be going on our separate ways. For some of you guys, you may be going into the military. For some others, you may be going straight to the career field. And for the rest, you might be going to college for the next 15 years. Who knows? But no matter what or where life takes us, we'll always be rebels from the graduating class of 2014. Now, if I could, please have everybody look up here at this 2010 Football District and Regional Champions banner. That is the first banner that we have any seniors from this class on. And since then, we've gotten 11 more. I don't know. I don't know, but I think that's probably one of the most successful athletic groups to come through Central. But athletics isn't just all of it. We do have some smarts with us. As you can see in the pamphlets that you got for the graduation ceremony, there's many awards, and the A+ scholarship, many students have received that. So I think that's something we need to be extremely proud of as well. And lastly, as many of you noticed in the back, we have 2 chairs with roses in them. These chairs stand for a few of our classmates we have lost throughout our journey here together. Nate Rollins and Christopher Murphy were 2 great guys, friends, classmates, sons and brothers who will never be forgotten. So as we continue on tonight, let's make sure we remember these guys because they will always be our classmates and their memories will always live on in the class of 2014. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Ken Halter, and this is Debbie Bradley. We are the Central High School counselors. This evening, we have various scholarships and honors to announce. First, we would like to recognize our A-plus recipients. Will the A-plus scholarship recipients please stand? This year, 68 graduating seniors have met the requirements for an A-plus scholarship. Congratulations to all these students who will receive 2 years of free tuition to a Missouri community college of their choice.
You can go ahead and be seated. Now we'd like to recognize seniors have been awarded academic and athletic scholarships. All scholarships that have been awarded are listed in your program. We will only be announcing the scholarship students will accept. Please stand to be recognized as your name is called, and please hold your applause until all scholarships are announced. Christopher Boyd, the American Red Cross Scholarship, the New Era Bank Academic Leadership Scholarship, the Resident Life Scholarship to Southeast Missouri State University. Austin Caldwell, Central Athletic Booster Memorial Scholarship. Leslie Chapman, the Charles L. and Verma June McCord Memorial Scholarship, the Educational Talent Surge Scholarship to Mineral Area College, the Charles Best Memorial Scholarship to Mineral Area College. Hunter Curtoys, the Robert Ernie Wadlow Scholarship to Mineral Area College, and the Glenn B. Hill Memorial Scholarship to Mineral Area College. Samantha DeBlois, the Board of Trustees Scholarship to Mineral Area College. Hannah Farley, the Special Recognition Scholarship to Mineral Area College. Heather Farley, the Special Recognition Scholarship to Mineral Area College. Abigail Fishbeck, the Volleyball Scholarship to Mineral Area College. Alyssa Haas, the Beauty Changes Life Scholarship to the National Academy of Beauty Arts. Ethan Hart, the Dean Scholarship to Christian Brothers University, the Engineering Scholarship to Christian Brothers University, the Buccaneer Award, and the Leadership Interview Scholarship. Marissa Hill, the Missouri Natural Gas Scholarship to Mineral Area College, and the American Red Cross Scholarship. Grant Hopkins, the Special Recognition Scholarship to Mineral Area College. Alaric Jones, the Basketball Scholarship to Mineral Area College. Spencer Jones, the Cougar Pride Scholarship to SIUE. Mulaney Kamen, the Dushan Tuition Scholarship to Maryville University. Joni Kitchell, the Beauty Changes Life Scholarship to National Academy of Beauty Arts.
James LeBrot, Educational Scholarship from Elvins Baptist Church, and a Chancellor's Scholars Award to Southeastern University in Florida. Daniel Marler, the Joe Layden Memorial Scholarship to Mineral Area College. Brookzana McKinney, a Volleyball Scholarship to Lincoln Land Community College. Matthew Moss, a Wrestling Scholarship to Bacone College. Abigail Quinlan, Dean's Scholarship to St. Louis College of Pharmacy. Morgan Reese, Kim Hope Fund Scholarship, Resident Life Scholarship to Southeast Missouri State University, and a University Scholarship to Southeast Missouri State University. Georgia Richardson, a Track and Field Scholarship to Missouri State University. Kyle Smith, Board of Trustees Scholarship to Mineral Area College, Educational Scholarship from Elvins Baptist Church. Landon Smith, the AGCU Scholarship and the Curator Scholarship to the University of Missouri at Columbia. Shelby Tripp, MFA Agri-Services Scholarship. We will now recognize our ACT scholarships. A few years ago, the administrative team at CHS decided to reward excellence on the ACT exam with a monetary award. Central High School is proud to offer a $100 ACT scholarship to any student who makes a composite score of 24 or higher on the ACT test, or a $50 scholarship to any student who improves their score by 3 points or greater. Central students who are eligible to receive this scholarship are noted in the program. Will you now please stand to be recognized? Each year at graduation, we have a few special surprise scholarships. You guys can be seated now. Each year at graduation, we have a few special surprise scholarships. We would now like to announce these scholarships. There are a total of 6 this year. The Rotary Club of St. Francis County annually provides a scholarship opportunity to one Central High School graduate. Rotary Club also recognizes 2 students each month from our school. The scholarship winner is based on GPA, class rank, ACT scores, an essay, and an interview process. This year's Rotary Scholarship winner is Landon Smith. Landon, will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. For all of these scholarships, we will just ask the recipient to please stand and be recognized. The Sid Bradley Memorial Scholarship was established in 1995 in memory of longtime Central teacher, coach, and administrator Sid Bradley. A committee composed of Central teachers chose the winner based on financial need and outstanding academic performance. The Sid Bradley Memorial Scholarship recipient for the class of 2014 is Georgia Richardson. Georgia, will you please stand and be recognized?
The Zach McDowell Memorial Scholarship was established in April 2009 by his family to provide financial assistance to a deserving graduate of Central High School. Their desire is twofold: to honor Lord and Savior Jesus Christ through Zach's legacy, and for a young person with the same heart as Zach to receive financial assistance pursuant to a college degree. This year's recipient is Brendan Jones. Please stand and be recognized. In 2011, the family and friends of Nathaniel Nate Lee Rollins established a scholarship in his honor to provide financial support to a deserving graduate of Central High School. Nate was a fun-loving and outgoing child who loved sports and being outdoors. Nate was a friend to many. This is Nate's graduating class, and therefore there will be 2 recipients of this scholarship. This year's recipients are Chris Boyd and Georgia Richardson. The Rusty Priest Memorial Scholarship was established by his family in 2011 to honor his memory. Rusty was a Central student who overcame many obstacles and lived life to the fullest. This year's recipient is Gabriel Craig. Please stand to be recognized. And our newest scholarship, for 30 years in his role as educator, motivator, and coach, Bill Bradley employed sports as a method to help mold the lives of student athletes. He coached boys high school basketball for 19 years and coached the Mac Lady Cardinals for 19 years. Bill cared about the local community and took leadership roles as well. Family and friends are remembering Coach Bradley's legacy by establishing the Coach Bill Bradley Memorial Scholarship for Mineral Area College students. This year's recipient is Brendan Jones.
Each year at graduation, Central High School is proud to present 2 citizenship awards as voted on by the faculty. The criteria for the awards are based on responsibility, good conduct, and service to the community. As I announce this year's award winners, will you please come to the podium to accept your awards? The Male Citizenship Award winner for the class of 2014 is Hunter Curtois. The Female Citizenship Award winner for the class of 2014 is Georgia Richardson.
Congratulations to all of our scholarship winners. The Unitech Career Center issues a passport portfolio to Central High School students who have met the following requirements: 95% attendance rate. Throughout the program, they've obtained either an 85% average in the class, and they've also completed at least 85% of the core competencies within that program. Also, Central students with a passport portfolio who've passed the Certified Nurses Aide exam are listed in the program. Would all of our Unitech students please stand to be recognized? The High Schools at Work Award of Educational Achievement is given to a select group of high school seniors who meet the performance goals in reading, mathematics, and science on the National Assessment of Educational Progress Test. These students must also complete a college preparatory program of studies. Over 3,000 seniors in the state of Missouri took this test this year. And once again, Central High School had the largest percentage of students who will receive the High Schools at Work Award of Educational Excellence. Would those students please stand? 33 of them, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a veteran of the United States Armed Forces, would you please stand? The class of 2014 The class of 2014 want to thank you for your service and dedication to our country. And we also want to recognize the military enlistments of students from the class of 2014. Tyler Hall, United States Army. David Dooley, National Guard. Cody Antonick, Richard Ide, Mario Krastanoff, and Kyle Smith, all for the United States Navy. Central's College Prep Diploma is awarded to students who take a rigorous course of study throughout high school with its College Prep Diploma. These students have gone above the minimum requirements, taking additional advanced courses in English, science, and 2 years of a foreign language while maintaining at least a 3.0 GPA throughout their high school career. Central students who are eligible to receive this diploma, would you please stand to be recognized? The Missouri State Board of Education awards the College Prep Study Certificate to Missouri students who successfully complete a rigorous academic program in high school with all the same requirements as our College Prep Certificate, but with the addition of a 22 or better on the ACT score. Central students who are on this ACT test, I should say. Central students who are eligible to receive this certificate, would you please stand? Thanks to the Board of Education, in cooperation with Mineral Area College, Central High School students are given the opportunity to attend college classes at Mineral Area College that count as dual credit classes toward graduation. for only 1/3 of the normal tuition price. Many of those classes are now offered on our campus. These students get a jump start on college, with many completing over 30 hours of college credit. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to see how many of our seniors have college credit through the Jump Start program. Would you please stand? Central High School honors graduates by using the Latin Cum Laude academic honor system. Our cum laude with honor graduates must have a cumulative GPA of 4.0 to 4.29 on a weighted scale, and they also have to be proficient or advanced on at least 2 end-of-course exams. Would our cum laude with honor graduates please stand? Our magna cum laude with great honor graduates must have a cumulative GPA of 4.3 to 4.59 and be proficient or advanced on at least 3 end-of-course exams. Would our magna cum laude with great honor graduates please stand? Our summa cum laude with highest honor graduates must have a cumulative GPA of, listen to this, 4.6 and higher, and we've got some well over 5, and also be proficient or advanced on at least 4 end-of-course exams. Our summa cum laude with highest honor graduates are, and you need to stand when I call your name, Leslie Chapman, Hunter Curtois, Bryant Doherty, Samantha Dubois, Rebecca Freon, Sydney Green, Marissa Hill, Mulaney Kamen, Kelsey Mannion, Kyle Smith, and Landon Smith. Congratulations to all of the honor graduates of the class of 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, the salutatorian is the graduating senior with the second highest GPA within the class. Well, this class had to do something different. We have 2 tonight with the same GPA. Our first salutatorian will graduate tonight for the second time. He recently completed his associate's degree at Mineral Area College, and he will graduate again tonight for the second time. He just enlisted in the United States Navy today, and he will be attending nuclear school to serve his country on nuclear submarines. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to honor the salutatorian for the class of 2014, Mr. Kyle Smith.
Adjust this a little bit. So here we are, the end of the line, the final stop, the finale, the curtain call, the last hurrah, and then other names that don't come to mind right now. This is the beginning of a new era of our lives. No one got here alone, though. We all had teachers who are spread out in the crowd here, who helped us along the way, who guided us, and who wanted to care for us. And each of us have a favorite. The one who we felt taught us the best, the one who we felt were the kindest to us, where we'd go after school and hang out in their classroom just to bother them. Then there are also our families who are also out here, and we thank you for being here. And they're the ones who pushed us further on because they knew our strengths and weaknesses. And we can never forget about the other influences, our friends, each other, who influenced our actions. One person that really comes to mind when I think of influences would be a man who I wish could have been here today, and that's my mentor, Lenny, who taught me how to completely think differently. I thank God for him, and I miss him. And we all will have our favorite moments, those times when we look back at high school and think on how we're going to move on in life. And though medals like these will fade and deteriorate, those memories will stay with us. Mine would be all those weird, nerdy parties at my house, and you know who you are if you showed up, where me and my friends would honestly play Dungeons and Dragons in my basement for hours on end. We all had fun. That's a memory I'll keep. And with the good moments come those things that we don't want to remember. And when we have those in mind, we need to remember that no one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. But why must we make up for our mistakes? Because when we do, we can find our way back onto our path and move on to a brighter future. As I said before, though, this is the dawn of a new age, one marked by the choices ahead of us. The paths are open, but we must choose. No matter where we go, we must remember that though we have choices, our choices in the end make us. As Mr. Coleman said, I've signed on with the Navy, and I plan on leaving in December. And I know every other student here has a plan, from going on to colleges to others joining the military as me, or joining into the competitive job market. And for everyone, I offer one last statement. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not be afraid to leap, for it is only when you fall that you can learn to fly. Good luck to you all, and Godspeed.
Our second salutatorian will graduate tonight with 30 hours of college credit, over 30 hours of college credit, obtained through the MAC Jumpstart program. This young man will be attending Mizzou in the fall, majoring in pre-med. He plans to be a pediatric surgeon. And, I want to say that this young man gave up his senior year to serve his church and do mission work in Thailand. And he still graduated as a salutatorian of this class. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to honor Mr. Landon Smith as a salutatorian for the class of 2014.
Before I start, I made a promise to my mother, especially. Mother, you asked me to, and I know you're going to cry, but I love you. And you asked me to say that before the speech, so I love you, Mom, and Dad. Dad, too. Love you, too. Okay. All right. สวัสดีครับเพื่อนนักเรียนทุกท่านผมยินดีที่มาอยู่กับท่านคืนนี้ Good evening. Graduating class of 2014. And the family and friends of these honorable students. Tonight is a very special occasion where many of us have come to celebrate the momentous triumphs of these dedicated, hardworking seniors. I am very honored to be standing here before you tonight, especially because I have been given the privilege to share a message of encouragement to my fellow classmates. All of us here have achieved a great feat. During our school careers, we have overcome some of the most difficult challenges and losses we will ever face in our lives. And tonight, we prove to be victorious. Nothing has slowed or deterred our journey to find our purpose in this world. And graduating high school is one of the biggest milestones we will ever pass. However, in view of this, I will not hide the fact that more challenges are ahead. Many of us are moving on to colleges and careers far and wide, and we will become spread out far from each other. There will be days when we feel like we are alone and that we are losing the strength to continue. I want to encourage all of you tonight that we are warriors of our own destinies. We are not the timid graduating class of 2014, but rather the courageous and bold graduating class of 2014. Nothing can stand in our way as long as we hold to the principles and ideas that have brought us this far and to each other. I would like to share a small verse of Latin with you all this evening. The phrase is Dum vivimus vivimus, which means while we live, let us live. God has given all of us one life on this earth, and we are entrusted with the ability to make out of it what we want to. I strongly encourage all of you to live while you have the chance and never aim for less than your goals. All of us can achieve much more than we might find ourselves capable of, and we are all here together to push one another to do just that. So live your lives boldly for the things you believe in and never cease to fight for what you want to accomplish. As Mr. Coleman said, I have spent the past year in Thailand doing missions work, but I've always felt a strong connection with all of you. You are the heartbeat of our school, providing school spirit and academic excellence that everyone is proud of, especially our teachers. God has blessed each and every one of us with special talents and abilities, and as a class, we use them to the highest potential, and I pray that you all continue to use them. Even though all of our lives will go different directions, we will always be rebels at heart in the graduating class of 2014. Chokdi nakrap prajao oipon khop kun krap. Good luck to you all, and God bless.
The valedictorian is the student with the highest GPA in the senior class, and this young lady will graduate tonight with over 30 hours of college credit obtained through the MAC Jumpstart program. She'll be continuing her education at Fort Lewis College in Colorado, where she will be majoring in environmental engineering. Now, could I get the DuBois family to please stand up? I think they're right over here, Mom and Dad. Let me tell you what's so special about this. Our valedictorian has the distinction of being the third child in her family to graduate from Central High School as either a valedictorian or salutatorian. Mom and Dad, I want to thank you. I'm also very proud to honor the valedictorian for the class of 2014, Samantha DuBois. Congratulations, young lady.
Just this, I'm a little shorter than the boys. We all learned a thing or two from this adventure we call high school. Personally, I've gone on the adventure of learning sign language, which is how I greeted you all this evening. And what an adventure that was. These last 4 years have been nothing but interesting. We've all been through our ups and our downs, the strange drama of teenage girls, the annoyances of the underclassmen, and the oddities of teenage boy actions. High school has been one tiny adventure after another, and on our adventures, we've all grown together, regressed together, and tried to maintain our sanity together through the late nights of procrastination. We constantly tell ourselves that this will be the last time we procrastinate. Then, the very next week, we find ourselves up at 4 a.m., blankly staring at the soft glow of the computer or television screen, trying to convince ourselves that we need to turn it off and go to sleep. But we can't bring ourselves to sit in the darkness, for the night is dark and full of terrors. We constantly tell ourselves that we learn from our mistakes, but procrastination is something ingrained in our minds, into our being. Probably the best and the worst piece of advice I was ever given in high school was, your assignment is due next Friday, so do it next Friday. But somehow it worked out for all of us. We're all here, the day we dreamt about since we were young. As long as I can remember, we've been thinking about what we wanted to be when we grew up and how we wanted to spend our lives, always being told exactly how things are supposed to go. When you're a kid, they tell you that it's all. Grow up, get a job, get married, get a house, have a kid, and that's it. But the truth is, the world is so much stranger than that. It's so much darker and so much madder and so much better. They expect us to choose how our lives are going to go, when most of us aren't even sure what we want to have for dinner tomorrow. Most of us are going to change our majors 3 or 4 times just in the next week. We're constantly changing the way that we think and we feel and the things that we love and hate, and we change everything about ourselves so fast that we don't even notice. Someday, we're all going to look back on the things we thought we hated and find out that we actually loved them. Except Brussels sprouts. Those things are just nasty. The way I see it, every life is a pile of good things and bad things. The good things don't always soften the bad things, but vice versa. The bad things don't always spoil the good things and make them unimportant. I'd like to take this time to lighten the mood with a favorite joke of mine. Did you hear about the goldfish who went bankrupt? Now he's a bronze fish. It's finally time that we leave high school and behind us and begin a new chapter. A fresh start full of new and hopefully exciting adventures. We're all going our separate ways after this, whether we're still living in Park Hills or moving 1,100 miles away. Our state of mind is changing. We may not notice it, but this is the beginning of an end. I know some of us are feeling quite nostalgic about leaving high school and worried about what the future may hold. We're all terrified about how we're going to get where we want to be in the next 10 years. A madman with a blue box has been the main source of my inspiration for these last few years about how I'm going to get anywhere. He said, "There's a lot of things you need to get across the universe. Warp drive, wormhole refractors. You know the thing you need most of all? You need a hand to hold. A hand to hold." We may not feel like it to each other. Heck, half of us in this room have some kind of beef with someone. But for once, we are all in the same boat. All of us may not admit it, but we're all trying to figure out where we're going. We may have an idea and think we know, but in reality, we have absolutely no idea. And that is perfectly okay. That's life. Sometime or another after this night, we're all going to go out into the world and have some pretty terrible times. Some of us are going to go through college with more debt than we know what to do with and live off rice and ramen for months. Or we're going to fall in love and find out that they didn't actually love us at all. Or we're going to lose someone that we thought was going to be there until the end. But it's all going to be all right. It's all going to end exactly how it's supposed to. Like Robert Frost said, in 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. And boy, does it ever. No matter how terrible we feel, how hurt we are, the world keeps turning, plants keep growing, and people keep breathing. So keep breathing, keep thinking how to fix things, and if it seems like there's no way to fix it, don't look back, Carl. Just look to Einstein. Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Questions are the only thing in this world that are constant. No matter what happens to humanity, we will always ask why or how. We start asking questions from the second we can talk. And before then, we're all still always wondering about everything. Anyone who's ever seen a baby has seen them staring confused at their hands. It's how we grow. It's how we get through things. Questions are how we grow, and answers are how we gain closure. I'd like to share another joke with you all as I am near the end of my speech. Spira geda enema nivita harmonigai. In English, it translates to, you breed with the mouth of a goat. I guess it's funnier in Enochian. Anyway, people are an interesting species. We do something that's fairly unique. And no, I am not talking about having opposable thumbs. I'm talking about thinking. We're constantly thinking about what to do, how to do it, and then how to do it better. But you can't think forever. Sooner or later, you've got to make a move. And this is the time in our lives that we need to make our move. This is the point in our lives that we need to stop thinking and just move. Do something fun and crazy and wonderful. We're all stories in the end. Just make it a good one. And lastly, I promise, I'd like to thank all of the people who have been in our lives for the last 4 years and made everything we've done possible. I'd like to thank yo mama, yo daddy, or whoever you live with. Everyone who has ever been a friend when you needed it most, or a swift kick in the rear when it was necessary, and of course, all of the staff at Central High School. Every teacher that has taught us, the counselors who have always been there to help, our secretaries who keep things moving smoothly, the lunch ladies that keep us acceptably fed, but it's not their fault, they're state regulated. And, of course, our principal and vice principal, who are always there to lay down the law and, on occasion, lend an amusing quote. So long, everyone, and thanks for all the fish.
And now the moment we've been waiting for. Members of the Board of Education, as principal of Central High School, I do hereby certify that each of these 111 candidates of the class of 2014 have met and fulfilled all the requirements as set forth by the Central Board of Education and the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education of the great state of Missouri. And I lost my list. And now, with your permission, we will proceed with the awarding of diplomas. Marissa Jane Hill. Kelsey Michelle Mannion. Shelby Samantha Lynn Tripp. Leslie Ann Chapman. Spencer Perry McRaven. Bryant Alexander Doherty. Ethan Christopher Hart. Kyle Dennis Kent Smith. Landon Todd Smith. Samantha Jo Dubois. Alec Daniel Higgins. Stevie Renee Riddle. David Michael Dooley III. Brendan Adam Jones. Caleb Austin Garish. Mulaney Kate Kamen. You get to spend more time than anybody else. Bradley Ray King. Sydney Danielle Green. Gabriel Octaviano Craig. Hunter Garrett Curtois. Mackenzie Nicole Sisk. Danielle Nicole Forrest. Faith Suzanne Hutchinson. Destiny Lene Harmon. Lee Christopher Burkbigler. Desiree Nicole Mayfield. Abigail Lee Fishbeck. Morgan Pamela Reese. Will Parker Sherfus. Alaric James Jones. Marion Fred Scott IV. Aaron Daniel Metcalf. Daniel Allen Marler. Lane Christopher Huff. Bradley Thomas Mays. Dylan Thomas Wayne Willis. Jacob Lee Helms. Levi Daniel Grigg. Joseph David Mitchell. Anthony Thomas Quinton. Joseph Daniel Bartley. Seth Dennis Ottman. Kinsey William Minley. Jordan Scott Elser. Blake Danielle Doherty. Paige Elizabeth McFarland. Michael Allen Clark. Dakota Lee Duncan. Tanner James McFarland. Garrett Mitchell Hewitt. Ethan Curtis Vance. Brett Michael Chapman. Micah Joseph Smith II. Dakota Marie Martin. Laura Elizabeth Ely. Joseph Daniel Chapman. Charles Patrick Victor Williamson. Dakota Jonathan LaChance. Justin Lynn McWilliams. Alexander Wade Ashcraft. Grant Thomas Hopkins. Reed Robert Lucas. Samantha Lakishake Ningle. Nutrition. Anthony Joseph Zimmer. Alyssa Ann Haas. Tristan Scott Smith. Brett William Hillis. Crystal Ann McCullough. Justin Michael Williams. Tyler Shane Hall. Jonique Lynette Polite. Jacob Carson Jones. Michaela Lynn McIntyre. Joni Renee Kitchell. Carisha Carol Bunch. Megan Ray Hanna. Colin Jeffrey Grindstaff. Levi Blaine Lawson. Rebecca May Freont. Kenneth Raymond Gann. Heather Lynn Farley. Hannah Jo Farley. Georgia Kaylee Richardson. Christopher Sean Boyd II. Cody Allen Antonick. Jacob Daniel Brown. Zachary Robert Dodd. Lucas Ray Wells. James Daniel Labrat. Matthew Lee Moss. Kaylee Nicole Forrester. Deborah Denise Jackson. Richard William Ide. Spencer Bryce Jones. Dakota Anthony David Hood. Abigail Tate Quinlan. John David Maxwell Jr. Jordan Mackenzie Roberts. Kelsey Marie Rikes. Ayla Nicole Partridge. Austin James Caldwell. Brooksana Lee McKinney. Brittany Ann Whaley. Brittany Ann Whited. Austin Scott Garish. Jacob Lawrence Gillum. Autumn Jean Grace McGee. Chase Lauren Poole. Mario Allen Krastanoff. Clint Robert Huff. Andrew Tyler Gray.
Now we will have the turning of the tassel. The turning of the tassel symbolizes the change from student to graduate. Class of 2014, please complete the turning of your tassel.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for coming out tonight. Gosh, the class of 2014, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of this high school, I just want to say thank you for all the memories you brought us. You three, what excellent speeches tonight. And you set the academic bar so high for this class. I'm so proud of you. Where's Reed Lucas? Reed, you make football fun and exciting at the school, and you along with our seniors out here. Our senior class helped build that football field. Don't ever forget about that legacy. You guys may not ever get to play on it, but you helped build it. Georgia Richardson, I'll never forget the home run. You know what I'm talking about. I'll never forget that. You helped build that track too. All our senior track athletes. And where's Chase Poole? Where's Bunch? Destiny Harmon? And Brittany White? You guys taught me and Mr. Brantley all about girl drama. So guys, you've heard all the wonderful messages tonight. I just want to thank you. You gave us some great memories. We're going to miss you. All of our staff will always remember everything that you brought to us. And I'm going to, you know what, I was looking at you two guys. And we're ready to jump there. You three, you know what? I want my kids to grow up to be like you and Gabe. Gabe, Hunter, Julie, all